as my action. Improvement security by improving the organization. Brought to you by Bill, Ryan, Jared, and Gary. I almost had to look at the screen to look at what my name was. By the way, happy birthday to me. Successful organizations learn on a moment-by-moment basis. Better yet, they find ways to integrating lessons learned in one small area across the organization. Technical debt is the anvil of today's business. Though difficult, it is possible to implement systems and procedures to spread knowledge. One simple idea is to include a 90 to 120 second training on a technically specific aspect of daily work in the Scrum. Another may be for an organization to provide resources across the company, not just the group to whom it applies. One example of this, DocuTech, a company that provides online financial transaction documents. One operations manager found a book to be particularly applicable to improvement within his section. After meeting with the VP, everyone in the company received the same book. Because of this, there has been a unifying effect, not just amongst IT-related departments, but across the organization as a whole. Chernobyl may be one of the most unfortunate examples in recent history of poor organizational advancements. Individuals were treated poorly if they reported failure. I mean, who would want to report failure if you're going to be treated bad? Authorization for solutions were remote from the source of the problem, and despite decent telemetry, poor judgment and understanding of available metrics exacerbated the problem. The security of the entire region was compromised, and though eventually it was under some control, it took great heroics and sacrifice to save millions of the square miles of our planet. It continues to be a source of intense radiation and will be for thousands of years to come. Many companies have a department called fulfillment, particularly because that's the best word to describe what they do. Many times they can be left out of the loop because they are too busy stuffing envelopes. I've done that before. It's not fun. Just because something is monotonous does not mean it is not important. We should do all that we can to avoid company best practices becoming the ignored and ever overflowing trash can. Meaningful policies and procedures properly implemented will promote organizational learning and lead to overall greater efficiency. One security example is encouraging employees to lock their computers when not at their desks. There are assigned individuals who keep an eye out for unlocked computers, and when found, send out emails indicating the employee of the workstation left unattended will be buying the company lunch. The employee will not actually expect to do this. The group as a whole agreed to the practice, knowing that if they receive such an email, not to take it seriously. Since its implementation, no computers have been found unlocked when unattended. Maybe I should do that at where I work. So here we have our self-sufficient resilience slide, and it's pretty self-explanatory. Use your SMEs, subject matter experts. Allow employees to attend conferences, forums, and other learning opportunities. If you don't let them attend these, there can't be any growth. You got to have room to grow, and you got to invest time in your employees. So you got to send them out. It may cost the company some money, but they got to send them out to learn, to experience. And the best way to learn is to learn from other peers. Provide tools and resources, not answers and solutions. I had one boss who just liked to give me all the answers instead of showing me how to do it or giving me the tools to do it on my own. And that actually didn't work out very well for either of us. So definitely give tools and resources, not answers and solutions. Annual training is not enough. It really isn't. Training needs to be going on daily. Now, the hackathon, I read the part with Google that, they came up with some really great ideas and some of their innovation, and also Facebook. Like Facebook came up with their chat and their timeline through these hackathons. And not only is it a team building exercise, but it's a break from the monotony. Sorry, I can't really say that word. It just, I can't. Yeah, I have trouble with it. And then they come up with brave new ideas, and it's fun. And honestly, the picture looks cool. So in the end, all the largest companies are large because they all share common standards. It's not simply because they have one good idea or many good ideas. It's because they took the time to find the best way to achieve those goals and protect them. They kept security a top priority, and they decided to make their employees more than just a number. By investing time in their employees, the return the company received from the employees has paid off greatly. It creates a better work atmosphere, a better dev and ops team, and to keep on topic, a much more efficient security group. The result is catching unwelcome guests and fixing security breaches quicker than they have ever had before. What good is having a great product if you can't protect its users? It's like the gospel. What good is having faithful followers of Christ if you don't give them the tools to protect themselves? The gospel is just part of our security. Security is extremely important in all manners of life. The end.